Do you know what day it is? It's March 3rd. X Day. Sup everyone, I'm your female otaku, and I'm here to review episode 9 of Boku ga Inai Machi. And this episode, I know what everyone's going to say. Yashiro sensei is the killer. Now, of course, as a manga reader, what am I going to say to all these statements? I'm not going to confirm anything. I'm here to make you anime-onlys think. So I'm gonna say this, okay? This is a mystery psychological anime. In these sorts of anime, there are many twists and turns. I'm not saying that Yashiro sensei is the killer, and I'm not saying he's not. But in a mystery psychological anime, you might want to expect some mindfucks. With the first half of the episode, we got justice. I bet you all loved seeing that, right? You just saw Kaio's mother finally get arrested, okay? The child services came up to her and she was going to go to the police with Kaio, and then she sees her mother, Ms. Hinazuki sees her mother. Now, I want to talk about that scene for a little bit. That scene there between her mother and Ms. Hinazuki, and seeing Ms. Hinazuki's backstory with her old abusive husband, that scene wasn't to make you feel bad for her. So I don't want people to suddenly be all like, oh, they think that this is gonna make us feel sorry for her? I don't think so. No. This is just to show you why she did what she did, but not to make her seem more, oh, that poor woman. I understand now. I get why you beat your daughter so much. It's okay. It's okay. No, that's not what that was for. And now Kaio is off to live with her grandmother, and Miss Hinazuki, well, she's not gonna see Kaio for quite some time. Now on to the next part, because you see, this isn't over just yet. The killer is still out there, and even though Kaio is safe, there's still the other two who are supposed to get murdered, Hiromi and Aya Nakanashi. Now, Aya goes to a different school, so how is Satoru going to approach her? Satoru and his mom are later in the car of Yashiro sensei, and this is the scene where everyone's all like, Yashiro sensei is the killer. And it's because of two reasons. One, Yashiro sensei explains how you approach someone you don't know. I'm not gonna lie, his tactics do seem like that of the killer, okay? I'm not gonna lie. And then, the tipping point was when we discover the candy. Okay, so he seems like a child lurer. I don't think they actually explained why he kept the candy. In the manga, they explained why he kept the candy, or the possible excuse he gave to Satoru. He said that he used to be a smoker, and so he quit by sucking on the candy, on the lollipops and stuff. I don't think they said that in the anime. And then we go with Kenya, best boy, as he goes and talks with Satoru in private and is trusting in what he says, doesn't fully 100% believe Satoru's theory in that there is a child lurer on the loose who's murdering children and stuff, but Kenya is still willing to help his friend, and he's just all like, I'm okay with being a superhero for part 2, and I'm all like, yo, Kenya! I love Kenya. I love him so much. He's so smart. And in the last bit, we see that one irritating little girl who blamed Kaio early on for taking all the lunch money. We see her alone, angry. Now, why would they show us that? I guess you anime-onlys will have to see. In the meantime, I will now talk to the manga readers. So, manga readers, if you did not know, the final chapter of Boku ga Inai Machi was translated, but don't read it, okay? Because chapters 41 to 43 have not been translated. I don't know why the final chapter was and not those other ones, but don't spoil yourself. Don't do it. Don't do it, okay? We gotta wait. We're almost there, guys. Come on, hang in there. Okay, and next off, we only have like 3 episodes left. So, honestly, I think it is beneficial if they rush. I know I mentioned this last week, but where we are right now in the anime, everything else, I'm okay with it being rushed, honestly. I still think it'll be a good adaptation, and honestly, nothing can be worse than that first episode, okay? Oh man, come on, let's just have those 3 chapters translated, and then we can fully discuss the manga. Alright guys, let's do this. Come on, give me my translations. Catch me later as I review Assassination Classroom Season 2. I'm your female otaku. Sayonara.